Let's pray to God that we follow the format.
I think we're going to do great.
Should I tape? You want me to tape it? I'm going to tape it up here.
You got tape?
Like, girl, you know I got a big old drawer full of shit.
Okay. All right.
Boom. Okay.
You can't miss it.
You can't now? Will we probably?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because then we'll get into like we'll get into something serious and we'll just,
We do how we do.
This is episode 1.
Episode 1.
So let us get adjusted.
You know what we should do? We should start the show
Let's
first.
do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Hey guys!
Hey everyone!
What's happening?
Did you miss me?
There you go with these Martin quotes.
See, but you knew it was Martin. So
Because you niggas can't stop talking about
because
the show.
it's Martin.
Oh my god.
It's Martin.
Oh my. You done?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm Sierra T.
And I'm your girl Sherelle B.
This is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
Where we wrap the culture up in color.
Yes!
All that.
I cannot believe this is season 4.
I know.
This is insane.
It really is kind of like...
It's like, what?
We OGs out here in the street.
Yes, we are old heads out here in these streets now at this point.
Fight us. We said it. Like, we're OGs.
Yeah. Holla at
We're
me.
still learning things.
Because let me tell y'all something.
We just had a time.
With this mixer,
We just had a time.
our age is showing.
Yeah, no, we just had a time.
Our age was showing.
It shows when you got other projects going on and you work full time.
Oh, child.
The struggle is real.
It's too real.
But we got it going so we can give y'all that thing that y'all want.
Yes.
And that's new episodes. So,
So let's not make the people wait anymore because I know they're probably mad at us for being gone for so long anyway.
It has been a minute.
It's been a
Yeah, we
hot
stopped
minute.
before homecoming, right?
That sounds about right.
So, like, yeah, October, November, and December. And we damn near in Christmas again.
I know.
So-
No, wow. You dragging it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
We almost in July.
No, okay. All right.
Same thing.
All right, sis. All right, sis. All right, sis.
Oh, sure.
What can't you wrap your head around?
I can't wrap my head around these new statues and wax figures that's been popping up.
What?
That look nothing like who they're supposed to look like. So I know Nicki Minaj has been really, 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 really quiet lately, but she does not deserve that random wax statue. Who was that? Like, did they have a picture of her? Did they Google? Like, do they know who she is?
It looked bad.
It looked bad as an understatement. I don't know who that was.
It looked like they had like created Nicki Minaj from memory.
But whose memory? Somebody that's no longer here?
Is this her? Is this
That is it. And it looks, look at that. That looks hard. Look at that. Like, no, it's just not.
Okay, here's my. What the? Okay.
Like, and then I also have a problem with the actual image.
Yeah.
Out of all the images Nicki Minaj, all the looks that she's been giving us for these last 10 years,
Yeah.
you chose this one particular
Right.
position in the Anaconda video.
Here's my question.
Confused.
Like, I'm sure like celebrities get to green light the poses, right? Like, hey, I want my wax figure.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think only so. This was in Madame Tussauds Berlin. So the Madame Tussauds in New York City, I believe so, because that's like the Madame Tussauds. I mean, I've been to the Madame Tussauds in Vegas. I've been to the one in DC. Nothing tops the one in New York.
I've been to the
Absolutely
one in
nothing.
San Francisco. That
See,
was,
didn't even know there was one in San Francisco.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah, the one in New York is just like, it's it. That's it. So I don't know if Nicki Minaj is in that one. I'm almost sure. So her being in Berlin, I don't know.
This is weird. That reminds me of that time when wasn't it also in Germany where they made that big old face statue of Beyonce? What are they doing over there in Germany? What y'all doing?
What? Why? Y'all have nothing better to do? I feel like y'all. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And then there's another. There was another sculpture created of apparently Tupac Shakur.
Oh God, what was that? Who was that by?
I don't know who it was by, but it ain't like that's not Tupac. I don't know who that looked like. You're somebody's accountant.
said it looked like he was one of the first slaves.
I mean, honestly, like, what is? Yeah, that's it. What is that? Who?
Y'all, this looks like an old.
This looks like somebody's grandmother.
This looks like somebody's grandfather.
And then got the nerve to be in Georgia.
It's in Georgia?
I believe so. Is it in Georgia? I don't know, but yep, in Georgia. Of course, it was vandalized in Georgia fashion.
Apparently, it's been up for a while because this girl posted this in 2007.
So wait, have we been bamboozled? Is this an old thing and it just made its way to the internet?
Maybe.
That's crazy.
But I've never seen this before.
Regardless of the situation, it's pretty freaking bad.
Does he have like some roots in Georgia or something like that?
I don't know.
What a weird place to
It looks like something that belongs in Roots. That's what it looked like.
I mean, they got him in a 3-piece suit.
That's Tupac. That's Tupac. I don't know who this man is. I don't know. It's horrible.
Oh, God, terrible.
But what can't you wrap your head around?
So I can't wrap my head around men who can't get a clue.
Ooh.
That
we're doing this.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Right away.
Right away.
Okay.
Episode 1, season 4. Yes, we're doing it.
All right.
Men who can't get a clue or a hint that you're not interested, but they insist on like commenting on stuff on your Facebook or Instagram page. Talking about some, if you dress nice and you post a picture and they say, okay, I see you. And I'm like, no, nigga, I don't want you to look at me. It's what I really want to say. But like, stop commenting under my stuff. Like, you're being really thirsty and I'm not responding to any of the comments and whatnot. You liking 10 of my pictures at one time. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get a grip.
It's nice to have the attention, but, after a while, it's like, if the attention's not reciprocated.
Like, let it go.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Like, tighten up, bro.
I know you're double tapping other women, so let's just not act like I'm the one that you really want. I'm the one that you want today.
Oh, my God. I hate it.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
It's all right. Get a clue in 2020.
Woo.
How about say 2019?
Girl, it is a new decade.
Girl. New decade, same shit.
Oh, gosh. I know I'm still on my same bullshit from last decade.
It happens.
Don't expect nothing new from me.
We are who we are.
I am now set in my way.
We are who we are. Like, period, poo. You don't like it?
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. All right.
Okay.
Let's get into politics.
Do we have to?
We have to. People kind of expect it of us.
All right, fine.
Yes.
So since we've been gone...
Hey,
I can't breathe for the first time. We still can't breathe, but because Donald Trump is still in the office. I know we said before, we hope that season 4 will be saying, hey, he's out of here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We'll have like a nice parade like in The Wiz. But no, he's still here. The good news is he is impeached, so he will go in the history books as being impeached. But let me say this to y'all. Being impeached does not mean that he is going out of office, and I need everyone to understand that.
Right.
There was a big impeachment party via social media, and I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed by y'all really thinking that it was just that easy. They were just going to take this little vote, and he was going to be, in the White House packing up his stuff, and that's not how it works.
Right.
Yes, he's impeached. Cool.
Right.
When he's removed, that's when we can throw him some boxes. But in the meantime, yes, his legacy is a little jaded right now.
It's a little
but
tarnished.
He's tarnished. That's the word I'm looking for. But he's still there, and I need y'all to just kind of educate yourself before you go with the trends. Like, let's okay. Like, we don't need to go with the trends if we don't understand what the trend is. You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but there were also like people like, posting things. I know I had put something on my Facebook page so that people could, because I don't really know the whole depth of the whole process because politics are confusing.
That's how.
Period. Let's just start there.
Yeah.
So I can understand why some people didn't know because I remember when Clinton got impeached, but I remember like he was still in office and I didn't understand that.
Yeah. Because we were young. We were
right.
That was what, 96?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was 8 years old.
Yeah, mad young. So like I remember him being impeached, but I remember him still being in office. So I knew that when he got impeached, he wasn't going to be leaving. I knew that part. So the trial is happening. I don't know.
There's already some nonsense going on. Like, already some nonsense going on. Mitch McConnell is doing his Mitch McConnellness. He's throwing new rules. It's like when you play Uno with somebody and they don't play the same way you play.
Yeah.
And you go through this whole diatribe of like what rules is allowed and what.
Yes.
It's exhausting.
But you got to ask that up front though in Uno. You come in, you say, y'all play Staxies. And someone,
I don't like that way.
And someone be like, well, what's Staxies? And you're like, whoa.
I don't like that way. So you put like if you have a yellow 7 and a 2, you gonna put both of them on there because they're both yellows?
So my Staxies is if I have like 2s of any color, I can put them all down at one time. That's my type of Staxies.
That's too easy. That's too easy to win. That's why I don't like it because it's just like you can have 5 cards in your hand at Uno. No.
Okay, if you listening, please like when we post this episode, let us know like what type of like how do you play Uno? Like do you play Staxies or whatever you call it? Like what is your thing, right? Because I'm interested to know because Staxies, we play real Staxies. We play Staxies in Philly. I don't know what y'all are doing in New York, but we play Staxies in Philly.
We play it the real gutter way. Like,
what is the gutter way?
The gutter way is the real way. Like
which is
the real way. So if the color is blue, you got to put down a blue. Or if it's a blue number 4 and you have a red number 4, you can put that down. That's fine. Also, if you put down a draw 2 and then somebody puts down another draw 2 and the person after you doesn't have a draw 2, that person has a draw 4.
Right. We play that way too.
Okay.
But if I got 2 draw 2s in my hand, and the person next to me also has 3 draw 2s,
cheating.
then the person next to them got to draw, was it 10?
That's too much.
It's so much fun.
It's too much.
It's so yeah, you know what?
We gotta have a game night. We gotta have a game night. We gotta have a game night.
How did we get on Uno?
Oh yeah, that's right. The impeachment.
Yes.
Because we was talking. That's so much more fun to talk about. When we were talking about Mitch McConnell and the Republicans throwing.
It was random. Okay, go ahead.
We was talking about how Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham and the rest of the Trump stumps are throwing out these random rules like, hey, wait, before we do this, he can't be removed if he did the crime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those are the kind of, and like Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi and the rest of the Democrats is like, that's not how this works, player.
At all.
That's not how this works.
I mean,
not how this works.
Republicans play nasty. I've been saying this for all of the 3 years, almost 4 years we've been on the air. They play nasty.
It's just,
and the only way Democrats are gonna get ahead is to play nasty right along with them. Until then, they're gonna keep doing this very sneaky, sly, under the table type of vibe. And you can only meet some people one way.
It's just ridiculous.
But yeah, so I'm staying tuned as in I'm watching news, but I'm not watching like live coverage.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty much over it.
Me too. It's like we're gonna come at you. We're gonna come for you, like, you know, with different updates during the week. But it's, you know, after a while, it's gonna be like, you know what? Mm-hmm. Is he gone? If he's still here, if he's still gonna be here, let's just move on.
Right.
Let's just get to November.
Make sure you register to vote. Please. I will put a link in the show notes so you can find out if you register to vote. And it's very important that you keep checking because there are people who were like last election who were like getting purged and they didn't know they were purged, including Jamel Hill. Mm-hmm. Remember she talked about that?
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I want you guys to like make sure that you're checking. I don't know. What's a good time? 2 weeks? Check every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Put it in your calendar.
Just check because they're really trying to get everybody who doesn't matter to them to not vote. Yes. It's ridiculous. And it's even more important because so many candidates, we didn't write this down. Half the candidates in the Democratic race have dropped out already.
All of the people of color, right?
Yes, all the minorities. Kamala Harris is gone. Cory Booker is gone. Julian Castro is gone. I was really upset about that because I actually was really down for him.
Yeah, I did too.
Who else is gone?
I don't know, but that Amy Klobuchar, she's still up there, ain't she?
I don't know. And Tulsi,
yeah, whatever.
I really think that she's a ploy. Something is off about her. I don't think that she's a real Democrat. I think that she was kind of like placed there by the Republicans. What?
I don't know. Also, I'm tired of Mike Bloomberg. I'm tired of seeing his commercials. Nobody wants him. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
I don't think he has any chances of winning. Right now, I mean, if y'all don't vote for Elizabeth Warren, out of everybody that's still under, I don't know what you're doing.
Judge Judy backed Mike Bloomberg.
That makes sense. That makes it. But
she backed Mike. She backed him.
That makes
I think they
sense.
were on The View when she did it.
that makes sense. They both New Yorkers.
I would definitely vote for Elizabeth Warren. You know,
There's nobody else.
I'm a Warren G. So I'm a big fan of her. I've been a big fan of this white woman with this bob for a long time. But I'm not, you know, I don't know the word, but I'm not aloof enough to be like, she could get the vote.
Yeah, I don't think she can get the vote. But like, then who could? It's sad to say, but I think, you know, Joe Biden probably would end up getting the vote because he's so.
I don't want to vote for him.
I don't either, but it's just like because he's so popular and because he was already in the White House and he's friends with Barack Obama, you know.
I don't want it, Sherelle.
I don't either. I really don't. I really don't. I love how Elizabeth Warren is handling herself on this campaign trail. I mean, honestly, I even like how Bernie Sanders is handling himself on the campaign trail.
I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it.
But you,
I don't want it.
You old.
Bernie is old, but I'll take Bernie over Joe.
Absolutely. Because Bernie just has like Bernie will curse you out.
Yeah. Huge.
Yeah, but
It's huge.
Tighten up. I need you to tighten up.
I'm sorry.
Bernie will curse you out. Joe's kind of like, hey, you know, let's discuss this. No, I don't want to discuss it. He's shown way too many times during the debates that I did see where he would like be in the middle of like trying to like do a rebuttal of somebody calling him out, and then he would just give up in the middle of his sentence. Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't want that in a president.
Because he's tired. He's old.
It doesn't look good.
He's like 80 years old.
I don't want it.
You lose your breath quick. It happens. Like
Bernie's from New York, right?
Vermont.
Oh.
Wait, no, he is from New York, but he represents the state of Vermont. That's always odd to me.
Maybe he just, you know, he moved to Vermont.
It's always
later in life because he wanted to, you know, New York is a young person's town. It is.
They say this is a big rich town.
Oh my God. We're not at that
I'm
part
sorry.
yet.
You said town.
We're not at that part
You
yet.
said town.
We're not at that part
Sorry.
yet. We're not at that part yet. But I did want to play this clip of Cory Booker.
Yeah.
The New York Times, they were I think they had interviewed a couple of the political candidates or whatever, and this interviewer, she asked him, you know, what had broken Cory Booker's heart, and this was just like,
this is who y'all let get away.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he bald.
And he's light skinned. And y'all don't believe that he's dating Sonali. What's her name?
Rosario Dawson.
I don't believe it either. Okay, here we go.
I believe it.
Who has broken your heart?
Living in Newark for the last 20 years, I mean, I've been broken, shattered. Wanted to have moments where I wanted to give up. And a lot of them have just involved the deaths of young black men. A month into my office, I arrive on the scene of a murder. This was my first weeks as mayor, and I was showing up to every shooting. And at this one, I barely even acknowledged the humanity on the pavement. And I ministered to the living and talked about what we were going to do this side of this crisis. But I get home that night to steal a couple hours of sleep and read through my BlackBerry. And I will never forget that moment of being broken. Because the name on the BlackBerry of the kid that was murdered was Hassan Washington. And I will never, for the rest of my life, forget that feeling of suffocation in his funeral, because everybody was there. It was packed at Perry's funeral home in the basement. And to me, it felt like the bow of a slave ship, because we were piled on top of each other, chained together in grief, moaning and crying and wailing at what is a everyday reality in America is another boy in a box. And I ran away from his funeral. I didn't even stay. And I ran back to a new mayor's office, and I sat on that couch and I wept. Because we were all there for his death, but we weren't there for his life.
So, you know what I had wished maybe Cory had done differently during his campaign? Maybe show more of that side. Not so much of like his like, you know, grief, but to me, like, it felt, prior to me seeing this, like, to me, he felt unreal. Like, he was, like, not himself And I mean, granted, everybody has like, things that they have to do.
Right.
They got, to follow a thing. So people, I get it. But to me, like, I don't know. I just couldn't I couldn't get into him. And like, I kind of do regret not being so interested in him prior.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, this really opened my eyes, right? Because like, here's what it is. He talked about, being the mayor of New Jersey and all that, but I didn't feel it. I just wasn't feeling it. Like, it just didn't feel.
You talking about before this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it just didn't feel genuine. Like, him talking about black issues and whatnot, it just felt weird to me. But like watching that, like, one, that hurt me. Like, and if you guys get to see it, like, you get to see like his face.
He kind of looked like he sounded like he was about to cry.
Yeah, he was getting like definitely welled up with tears or whatever. But like that really. Yeah, like that moved me.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So I do kind of like, regret, but I don't have like, it's not, we don't, we don't have the rights of who gets to stay or drop out of the race, whatever.
Because it's about the money.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Right.
It's about the money.
It's about the money.
And that's the sad part. So it's like, even like to your point, it's like, even if he were to show more of that side, right. And I feel like you kind of hit the nail on the head. It's like, when you're running for this type of position, you can't be so, I don't want to say like so black.
Yeah, but no,
that is it.
Red.
Like, you can't show the boy that grew up in Newark, New Jersey, and then became the mayor of Newark, New Jersey. You can't show that, because people are also going to take it as like, oh, well, we don't need that type of mindset. You have to worry about the other issues. It's not just about black on black crime. It's not just about black issues. And then you have a whole nother debacle here, and it's exhausting.
Right. So
it's like, now that he's done. Maybe he will be able to show more of that. And I feel like he's definitely he definitely showed a lot of that, while he's on Capitol Hill, still fighting for those people in Newark and fighting for the people in New Jersey.
Absolutely.
And just fighting for people around the country. You know what I'm saying? To be honest. So I don't think this is the last that we heard of Cory Booker when it comes to presidency. Maybe, he'll have more time to really show, honestly,
I'll say like this. This is going to be my limelight of, whatever. I'm actually okay with all of the people of color not being in the Democratic race. Because let's just say, for instance, there is someone who comes in after Trump. I don't want any person of color to have to deal with all of that shit that number 45 has done. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking at it as a saving grace, right? Because I want Cory to try again. Yeah. I definitely want Julian Castro to try again. I hope Bernie gives it up after this. God damn it.
That would have been an amazing duo.
Yeah.
If Cory or Julian won and one of them was the running mate.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Like, just the thought of it is incredible. But to your point, I mean, I'm with you, because like what they're doing, this administration is horrible. Do you know they're even trying to get rid of Michelle Obama's healthy food initiative for schools? Basically, they said, I heard this morning, what they're trying to do is, Michelle Obama had this whole nutrition plan about serving more fruits and vegetables for lunch and things like that. Well, they were like, well, no, these are kids, and we're going to start adding more pizza and fries. That's what they said. Those are the two ones. Like, we have to have pizza and fries because these are kids, and they need a little more variety when it comes to food. And the whole health and nutrition administration was just like, in so many words, like,
bitch, what?
Are you? Yeah, like seriously?
What are you talking about? What?
Child obesity, diabetes.
Yes.
Just children not.
High blood pressure. Everything that these kids have to go through. Mm-hmm. You had the first lady come in and was like, I understand y'all are kids, but there's nothing wrong with eating your fruits and vegetables and doing a little crunching here. Mm-hmm. And here comes them and like, that's cool and all,
But the pizza and the fries, to me, it sounds like it's just less expensive to give them
It is.
Elio's Pizza. Remember Elio's Pizza? The little square pizzas that we used
Is that what they were called?
Elio's Pizza.
I remember them. They would serve. First
it
of
was
all, they
so
would
good.
serve you pizza with chocolate milk. I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I don't understand.
Yo.
This is exactly why I'm lactose intolerant now, because they were serving me pizza and milk.
I feel, this is a side note. So my mother's a director in a daycare, right? Mm-hmm. You know all they do is serve the kids milk? It's like a state law that they have to
Is
get
it?
the kids. Gross.
Is it really?
Listen.
It's a state law.
It's a state law. Like they can have juice, maybe water, but milk. So you having mashed potatoes, a drumstick,
What?
and milk. Milk. It's gross.
That is so nasty.
Listen, it's just birth control. Cause I'm not putting my kid.
No, dog.
I will and then they can't bring any outside food. They can't bring any outside food in. So like even if you wanted to,
So if you want to, so your kid can't bring lunch? What?
nope. So now you start to understand when things like that happen. My mom told me stuff like that. It's like, okay, I understand why a lot of these mothers are like home watching their own damn kids. I get it.
Working from home mothers.
Like
yeah.
I get it. I totally understood. I totally understood.
Housewives and all that. Yeah.
There was a story of a woman, I think she's in Huntersville. She was having the hardest time finding daycare for her kid because her kid has like severe food allergies, like to the point where like they were turning him away. It was like, yeah, no.
Damn.
Like he can't have, he can't have anything. He can't have peanuts. He can't have this. He can't have that. It's like,
Oh my God.
Well, what does he eat? He can have bread. Okay, no.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's terrible.
But then he's allergic to wheat. So, you can't even do that.
Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't want to deal with that as a teacher.
it was just too much.
Is that all we got for politics?
I think no. So we also have to just talk about briefly this war in Iran.
Yeah.
Everything, all this has happened while we were gone.
This is insane.
All this happened before we're gone. Trump gets impeached, and after he gets impeached, he gets mad. So he sends he kills a Iranian dictator.
Yeah. What's his name?
He kills an Iranian dictator and out of nowhere because there were claims that they were planning this huge attack.
Yep.
On America.
They killed him while he was in the States, right? He was getting a surgery or something, right?
Something
there.
like that. Yeah.
What is his name?
I'm not exactly sure. But he was killed, and like I said, there's just there was reports that they were planning this huge attack. They were planning this huge attack on America, and Trump said, "Well, we can't have that, so we're just going to kill him." Out of nowhere, like there was no discussion with anybody else. He just did a secret mission and just killed this guy, causing one of the largest funeral proceedings in the world. If you saw some of the pictures, it was insane.
Qasim Soleimani, is that his name?
Yep.
Qasim?
Yep.
So sorry.
We're going to go with that.
I am so sorry.
And he sent thousands of troops over to Iran at the beginning of the decade and there's nothing going on right now. He did all this and nothing is happening.
Just wasting
taxpayers' money, wasting lives. Since they've been over there, I believe close to 10 have already been killed. Some that are literally, this is their first deployment.
Yep.
They've already been killed for no reason, for a war, I'm calling it a war, but it's not really a war. Mm-hmm. It's just unnecessary battles for no reason, and there's still not a reason. It's still, like they said they were going to attack us, but they haven't. So has what's the
in Korea?
Yeah, what's his name?
Kim Jong-un.
Okay, your home skillet. He been planning to attack us for decades, and ain't nothing happened yet. Why he ain't dead? We heard him say it. He don't like
but
us.
they probably I'm sure there's like anti-U.S. military can fly over the U.S. can't fly over North Korea. I think it's North Korea. Yeah. All right.
That's it for politics.
We're going to take a quick break. And we'll be right back.
Do you know that we have sponsorship opportunities available? Email us at headwrapsandlipsticks@gmail.com to find out more about our amazing sponsorship packages.
All right. So we are back, and we're going to start with, we got any Head Wraps Investigates?
We don't have any Head Wraps Investigates right now anyway.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
All right.
That's a good thing. Oh, yeah. But we don't have any. I will soon. I've been watching a lot of Dateline. A lot of everything is going on.
Oh my God.
And so, listen, y'all need to really watch Dateline. There's some great compelling story. They also have a podcast. I'm gonna start listening to it. See what's popping.
They have a podcast?
Dateline has a podcast.
That is insane.
Listen,
That is insane.
great stories happening.
Oh my God.
I'm saying.
Well, with that being said, we're going to get into this entertainment.
Ooh-cha.
And there's a long list of stuff that we want to talk about.
It's like an entertainment sports type situation.
Yeah, this is all over the place,
It
child.
is. It's a lot. It's a lot.
The first thing I got up here is that the 49ers are going to the Super Bowl, which, I mean, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. But NFL fan pages seem to just be skipping right over the elephant in the room. So these fan pages, these NFL fan pages are like, oh, the 49ers are going to the Super Bowl since the first time since 94. And that's a lie.
Big lie.
Because they was definitely there for 2012, 2013.
With their quarterback, Colin Kaepernick, they've been blackballing.
Yes.
So
Yes. So
nobody cares.
a lot of revisionist history happening on social media about that whole thing. You just cannot erase that from your
Yeah.
from the books.
And why would you want to? Like, that looks really shady on the 49ers part. Like, if you went to the Super Bowl less than 10 years ago, why would you just skip over that and say you ain't been in 20-something years? Like, that makes no sense.
I mean, listen, racism
I don't understand.
over everything in this country.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Racism over everything in this country.
Well, listen, I'm rooting for the black man, Mr. Patrick Mahomes,
What team is
on the
that?
Kansas City Chiefs, who they will be playing.
That's who's in the Super Bowl is the Chiefs and the...
And it's going to be confusing. Got the same colors.
Yeah, I was definitely like... Because someone else was like, oh, the Chiefs are... And I'm like, wait a minute, I thought it was the 49ers.
I don't know who's home and who's away, but I need to see different colors.
It's going like a whole bunch of Diet Coke cans on the field. You know I'm right. You know I'm right.
So Patrick Mahomes...
You know I'm right. You know I'm
I
right.
be real pissed off when I see a Diet Coke can. Like, she was right. She was right. I'm a root for Patrick Mahomes. I think he's been doing a great job to only be in the league like 2-3 years. Already won MVP. He's not even 25 years old yet.
Oh, wow.
And he is killing the game. And again, like, he's the black man. So
Shout out to
definitely
the black
not going to
man.
root for the 49ers who've been blackballing and,
Right.
you know, that's great. But I'm just glad that Tom Brady's not in it.
That part.
I'm really glad that they're not in it because I'm sick of him.
Yeah.
Sick of him. He's a great quarterback. I don't got no beef with him, but I'm tired of it. We
Yeah.
get it. We see what you can do. Let's move on.
Right.
Go find something else to do.
Super cute.
Yeah. I don't know.
Speaking of football, there was a arrest warrant out for Odell Beckham.
Chabua.
The LSU Tigers they won something.
They won the National College Football
Yes, that is what it is.
Championship.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's what they won. And he was out on the field.
Because he's an alumni. He played for LSU.
Oh, he played for LSU.
He played for LSU.
Oh, he's from Louisiana.
I think so.
Interesting.
I don't know if he's from there, but I just know he played there. He definitely played there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was on the field, very happy with the fellas,
Drunk as hell.
drunk as hell or whatever, you
Yeah.
know. And he was giving money
You love to see it.
to the players.
Cash.
Like pulled the wallet out of his pocket and was
Like,
like,
here, you get some.
here's
You
a
get
couple,
some.
right.
You get some. Love it.
And the feds didn't like that. I don't think that it was an NCAA too.
Yeah.
They don't like it either.
So basically what happened, so they didn't like that, and then he was in the locker room
Oh, yeah, that's
giving
right.
out more money, and I think the cop was telling one of the players to just kind of like pipe it down a little bit, and
Yeah.
Odell didn't like that. So he slapped this, and let's bring it back. It wasn't a cop. It was a security guard. Okay.
Always a security guard.
Okay? It was a rent-a-cop. Okay? Slapped the cop on the butt, and the cop was like, whoa. And Odell was looking at him like, what? Okay, what you gonna do?
What's the tea?
It was really no big deal. And they tried to charge him on, get this, misdemeanor sexual battery.
Are you serious?
The judge was like, get that out of my face. Go somewhere. Have a nice day, sir.
Are you serious?
Basically, the judge was like, if you just want some money, just sue him.
Right.
But you ain't about to come here charging him with no sexual battery because he slapped you in your butt.
Louisiana needs to tighten
Are
up.
you hurt? Now, if he tackled you, that's one thing. But get out of here. The judge literally was like, dismiss, next case. Get out of here.
Clown Town.
Like, I don't even think that the Cleveland Browns even handled it. So it was just like,
What?
don't even try it. Don't even try it.
So dumb.
Yeah. So
dumb.
I don't know.
What we got next?
Well, in good news, we can slip now because football season is pretty much over. We can go to basketball season.
Oh!
But it's not the NBA that we're talking about. We're talking about the WNBA for once, who made history the other day with tripling their salary, their salaries. They've been prompting a deal.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Under the new deal, the WNBA maximum base salary will rise to $215,000,
that's great.
up from the $117,500. Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes. It says even the new maximum will be a fraction of the 7-figure salaries that top women's player can earn playing in China, Russia, and Turkey. God.
Wait, they get 7 figures playing overseas?
I'm about to start playing basketball.
I mean, really, we like.
But this is great for the ladies playing here in the States because they wasn't getting no money. And that's one of the main reasons why a lot of them were going overseas, because they was getting money because...
And they've been fighting for this. This has been
For a
something that's been
while.
going on for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
Not just with the raise, they also will be getting they'll also be getting daycare for their children.
Awesome.
Because a lot of these women are mothers, and yeah, you just love to see it.
I love to see it.
Finally, they're taking something seriously when it
Seriously.
comes to women.
Yeah.
So
good for them.
very, 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 very happy for
Congrats,
that.
ladies.
Is there anything else that includes?
I'm trying to skim through. I don't see nothing.
What else? Let's see. The new WNBA deal also includes benefits such as premium economic class status for all players for regular season air travel and individual hotel room accommodations, along with more support for child care and a more liberal free agency system.
Wow. So you mean to tell me they weren't even getting good seats in air travel?
Yeah, can't even. Meanwhile, we see all the NBA players on their private jets.
Oh my God.
And they had to share
I'm
rooms.
shaking.
They had to share rooms.
Yo.
I mean, after a while, you get tired of sharing rooms with people.
Absolutely. I would have went overseas too.
Yeah, I get it.
That's crazy. Well, good for them. I'm glad to hear it.
So a lot of people on social media was like, I mean, but are y'all going to watch the WNBA games now?
Yes. I'm going to watch some WNBA games.
I've been to several New York Liberty games in my life. I wish it was WNBA team in Charlotte. It's the cornerstone.
My godmother's a big fan of the Atlanta team. What's the Atlanta team?
Atlanta Dream.
Yeah, she's a big fan.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Okay.
Good for you, ladies.
Happy for y'all.
That's it for sports.
Is it? Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to talk about this Ivy Park, it's not. It is athletic wear. It is athletic wear.
We ain't get no Ivy Park from Beyonce.
She didn't, but I did get a pack of socks.
Oh yeah, Sarah.
They're in the mail somewhere. They should be
ordered some
here.
socks.
Yeah, order some socks.
She couldn't get anything else because Beyonce's been giving everything else out to the people who can afford it.
Yo, sis gave something to everybody in the industry.
I mean,
that's why I sold out so fast.
I mean, literally. I was laughing at everybody on Twitter, like, oh my God, the site said it sold out. Well, duh. Did you not see all the huge... Every celebrity got not just like... It's not like she sent them a box. She sent them the whole collection.
Yes.
In a canister. Like, I mean... So, no, there's nothing left on the website.
She was sending trunk loads. She was sending, what's them called when you get the little hanger thing, clothes racks? She was sending clothes racks to niggas. She was mailing clothes
that
racks.
Have walk-in closets in the house.
Yes, she was mailing clothes racks. It would have been nice to see fans get some of that stuff. Now that I'm thinking about it, somebody was like, okay, but something about like, social media or whatever. And I'm like, Beyonce doesn't need the social capital.
No, she doesn't at all.
She's good. It would have been really nice for her to like, at least send like 5 fans, like five of her biggest fans.
Yeah.
Like that would have been dope. But whatever. I got my socks.
I will wait till they go on sale. And
The socks were $25. It was a 3-pack. That's a deal. That's what I'm telling myself. I'm telling myself that a 3-pack of socks for $25 is a deal. Okay?
Three pack of socks.
This is for
$25.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. You can
Yes. It's a deal, Sherelle. It's a deal. It's a deal.
You can go to the
It's a deal.
Adidas outlet
It's
and get 20 pairs of socks for like $10.
It's a deal.
and write Ivy Park on them. Like,
It's a deal, Sherelle.
okay.
Thank you.
Well, shout outs to Beyonce and Ivy Park. I heard that she's going to be rolling out 2 more collections. So we will see whatever celebrities didn't get the first one. We'll see. You damn right I'm upset, okay? Because I just feel like, okay, y'all know I'm not anti-Beyonce. I love her to death. I'm just not, I'm not in the beehive, okay? That's not where I float, okay? And I just feel like you sending the whole collection to niggas that can afford it when y'all are waiting on the wait line online to get a shirt that y'all barely can afford. Like, let's talk about this here, okay? Like, Reese Witherspoon did not need that. Janelle Monáe, she didn't need it. Megan Thee Stallion didn't need it. Kelly Rowland she could have waited. That's our best friend. She could have waited.
Beyonce sent Reese 2 packages within like a week because she got that champagne first. She got the Ace of Spades.
Okay.
And then she got some Beyonce clothing.
Clearly, her and Reese,
they tight.
They are tight like that.
Beyonce said, nigga, oh, that's not right.
Yeah, good. It's okay.
All right.
But that's all I have to say about that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Speaking of being upset, the Brits are pissed.
I love it.
Because Megexit, right?
That's right.
Megexit is happening.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Listen, I'm all for the man choosing the well-being of his wife over the bullshit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ain't nobody have time. How many times the writings were on the wall? Mm-hmm. He done sued people for talking about his wife.
Yep.
He's come out in articles saying how he's sick of how y'all treat his wife.
Yep.
All the nonsense. And y'all continue to do it. So he said, you know what? Me, my wife, and little Archie, we out of here.
Gone.
We don't got time for this. You're not going to do to my wife what y'all did to my mom.
Right.
So.
And so here's the interesting thing is because it's like the media, paparazzi, all felt some type of way when they were bringing her to the royal family or whatever. But now they're pissed that they're leaving. It's
Talk
like,
about
what do you want?
What
do you want? Y'all called her all types of nigger and had pictures of the monkeys and all that stuff.
Said she's a gold digger.
Yes, all that stuff. Y'all write crazy articles about her putting her hand on her baby bump when she was pregnant. All kinds of dumb stuff. And now y'all are mad because that Harry wants to move out of his mommy's house.
Basically. Yeah. He said, yeah, we're going to go.
I hate it.
We're going to go. So, listen.
I'm glad.
I'm here for it.
They're moving to Canada, I think.
Really?
Well, they're gonna be spending more time in North America. That's what they said. I think Megan's been kicking it in Canada for a little bit.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, sure.
Coming over here probably be a
I don't think the paparazzi is as bad over here as it is in the UK.
Yeah, but with this, it's like, I don't know. I just wouldn't trust it. So I kind of get it. Go to Canada where everything's, for the most part, peaceful from what I understand, because you never hear about no nonsense in Canada.
That's true.
You hear about free weed and, people doing what they want with their bodies and gay people able to get married in peace. And sounds like a good time up there.
Yeah, it's a good place to lay low, I guess.
I mean, really.
Good for them.
So I don't know.
I love it.
Shout outs to them. What else has happened? A lot of nonsense happened. Oh, but who we are happy for is we're happy for Miss Issa Rae.
Yes.
Who finally gave us a clip of Insecure season 4.
Yes.
We on season 4.
Yes.
She's on season 4. We're ready for it. Mm-hmm. It's coming out April 12th.
I'm excited.
I'm super excited. I see Issa look like she got a new apartment.
She had moved in the last year.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. That's right, because she was the building manager.
Yes,
so.
that's right.
I'm ready for it. I'm
excited.
I'm hoping we get maybe like 12 episodes, not 8.
Maybe we can get 8 1-hour episodes.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'll take it too.
I'll take that. I will take that. No, actually, no, that's not gonna. No, I need 10-hour episodes.
10 1-hour episodes.
Yes, that I will do. That's my cap, right?
It's probably just going to be the same as House Business, which is 8 30-minute episodes.
Well, listen, let's just hope that she doesn't go back to that boy Nate and what happened?
You want her with, what's his name?
No, I don't want her with Lawrence.
Okay.
I don't want her with Lawrence. I think she's past that.
I know I am.
But Nate is not it either. Let's move on.
Maybe you was just having a mental breakdown.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I need to go back and rewatch now.
Yeah, no. Nope.
Yeah, I'm excited.
She's getting all the checks.
Yo, she's making money this first quarter. She got 2 Love movies coming out.
I can't wait.
She got the movie coming out with Lakeith Stanfield called The
can't
Photograph. Then she got this comedy, this romantic comedy type of thing.
Like a murder mystery type situation.
coming out with Kumail Nanjiani.
He's so cute.
Ooh, child.
I thought it was just me.
No, it's not.
Yeah, he's...
I'm with it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm with it. And she got something else coming out too, right? Oh, and it Insecure.
Yeah, and I feel like we're missing something too. There was an announcement that she's doing something else.
Sis is getting this money.
I ain't mad.
You love to see it.
I love it.
You love to see it.
I love it.
Good for her.
You know what else everybody for some reason loved to see?
What?
R. Kelly's girlfriends fighting on his birthday.
Oh my God. Did you see the video? So Azriel Clary and Joycelyn Savage were fighting because they were being evicted out of R. Kelly's penthouse in the Trump Tower in Chicago. And Azriel had it all on live on Instagram and telling Joycelyn she was calling the cops on her and telling Joycelyn, you got 2 charges for sleeping with a minor and they got 2 charges against you, something. They were fighting. They got into a fist fight on Instagram Live. It's a mess. But recently, Azriel's obviously she's on social media. She's on Twitter. This is probably like 2 weeks ago, maybe. She posted some pictures of her and her family, saying, now it's time to heal. It's all of her family. They dance. Sherelle is over it, but they're dancing and they're hugging. They're nice pictures. It looks, they're excited to have her back home. So, yes, Sherelle. Yes, ma'am.
Why do we care? Like, seriously, like, why? So in the video,
Yes.
it was on one of the girls' phones, right?
Yeah.
So they coincidentally set up their phone.
Well, no, the phone fell out of her hand because they were fighting. So you didn't really get to see the fight. But
So she went on live to make people know that they were about to fight coincidentally.
Well, they weren't about to fight. They were arguing about something. And
so
then,
in the middle of the argument, you put on a camera.
No, the camera was already on her. I don't know. Like, the way the video, I don't follow her on Instagram. So, but from what I'm seeing, she was already on Instagram Live. And then Joycelyn came in and was like, you got someone else in Robert's house? That's disrespectful, even though he's getting evicted.
And Robert's not coming home.
Robert's not coming home. And they got into a fight. But I don't know what happened prior to the video.
I'm just like, when I saw the pictures of them, being all happy and cute.
You felt some type of way.
I'm just like, so, I mean, okay. Don't get me wrong. I understand that this young lady, both of them were brainwashed. Mm-hmm. I don't really know what to say. Like, it's just, I just want to be done with R. Kelly. Like, I'm just tired of hearing about him. I'm tired of hearing about the girls. I'm tired of hearing about just, like, really.
Well, the second part of Survivor R. Kelly came out recently.
And I still haven't watched the first one.
The first one is on Netflix.
I don't want it. I really don't. I'm starting to see how I think we've kind of lost way of the narrative of all these type of situations when it comes to situations like R. Kelly, when it comes to situations like Harvey Weinstein, when it comes to situations about Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
I think that because we see it on TV, we see these Netflix documentaries come out, I feel like we've lost focus that these men were serial rapists.
Yes.
These men were serial rapists. Mm-hmm. The fights on Instagram Live and, the documentaries coming out with all their victims. Like, I feel like it's kind of making it like glamorous, kind of. I don't know. It's something,
I understand.
It's something about it that's just very eerie and disgusting to me.
There does need to be like a fine line between I guess that's up to the viewer's perception of, is this a glamorous life or is this a sad life?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm confused here.
Yeah.
Like, I really am. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm even seeing like with Harvey Weinstein and this trial that's going on, and people are like, "Oh, he's so frail." Well, when you're raping women, that kind of takes toll on your body after a while.
That nigga acting with that walker, get out of here.
Nobody cares. I'm sorry, nobody feels bad for you. And like I said, when you've been using your body parts to rape women over the year, it's going to take toll on your body.
Yeah, it
when you don't have
definitely
that,
is.
$1 million mansion and your nannies and all that stuff, it's going to take a toll on your body. So I don't know. It's something that's just bothersome of me.
It's a mess.
I don't got time.
It's a mess.
I don't have time.
Moving on, Ayanna Presley.
Love it.
She the mayor?
She is she's the representative for Massachusetts, state of Massachusetts in Congress.
Yeah, she recently came out and, told the world that she has alopecia. And
It's amazing.
it is. She looks great. She got all her hair off. And she's rocking the bald dude. It looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
It was really one of those. So I think she did a piece for The Root, and it was just talking about the importance of. She really was talking about what it means to be a black woman, especially in the limelight. How we always have to just make ourselves up, with the makeup and the hair and everything like that. And even though she is, even though it's difficult for her. As a congresswoman to keep up with all that, she still has to do it. And she just said she just got tired. So it's like, I have to, if I'm going to be a representative fighting for people, who look like me
right.
and might be scared to say that they look like me, I should be the first one to speak up.
Yeah.
And she did it on camera.
That's super dope.
It was amazing. She took her wig off and,
wow. That is so brave.
She looks great.
That is so brave.
She looks great. She's been doing it she really been doing it. It's been great.
Yeah.
So
what we got next?
You want to talk about children in Ethiopia?
Okay,
that's not really entertainment, but it still goes.
I mean, I looked at the article. It's like 2 years old though.
Oh.
But we had no idea, so it's news.
Right.
So it says foreigners hoping to adopt children from Africa will have to strike Ethiopia off their list.
Ooh.
The country's parliament has pulled the plug on international adoptions by foreigners in a bid to protect children from possible abuse by their new parents. That possibility was highlighted in 2012 when, in a grim trial, an American couple were jailed for the death of their adopted 13-year-old Ethiopian daughter. The couple was found to have beaten and starved the girl who they had adopted in 2008. So,
why?
I don't understand. Yeah.
Like, why?
And that's so crazy because, people go over there all the time to adopt kids.
Especially celebrities. You see all these celebrities.
Yep.
As soon as this said that, I was like, oh, thank God.
The article has a picture of Angelina Jolie.
I figured as much.
Up here.
I think, two of her kids came from Ethiopia, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of like one of those, it seems like one of those just unwritten Hollywood laws. When you're a single woman, you go to Africa and adapt.
When you're a single white woman.
Yeah, there you go. A single white woman, and you adopt an African child to give them a better life, which is fine.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. But, Madonna's done it, not Scarlett Johansson. Charlize Theron.
Oh, yeah.
But she's also from Africa.
Yeah, she's South African.
Angelina Jolie's another one. I mean, there's been several of them. So
good for them, though.
Yeah, leave our kids over here. We'll take care of them the best way that we can.
Right.
We don't need y'all going over to America and ruining their lives.
Wilding out.
So, I don't know.
Anything else we got on this list?
The last thing that's entertainment-wise is we talk about Tyler Perry's new movie.
Oh, we didn't talk about it. You want to talk about it? Okay.
All right. So Tyler Perry put out a new movie called A Fall from Grace.
Ooh, child.
And I watched it, and it wasn't bad. It was not bad. It was not bad.
Okay. You want to go ahead and... Go ahead. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say this. Okay. How do I say this? Was it his best movie? Absolutely not.
Okay.
Can you tell it was made on his studio lot? Absolutely. Okay. You can totally tell that this was a movie set. It wasn't on location. I just want y'all to stop nitpicking everything that Tyler Perry does when it comes to his movies. I saw somebody, Lovey had a list of things that she caught in this movie. And I'm like, Are you serious? Okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a list of things like, because in the movie, the girl says how she went to community college and now she's in law school. And she was like, well, how did she get from community college to law school? Well, duh, maybe she went from community college to a 4-year college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, got you.
Like,
Okay, I got that.
Like, are you serious? This is a Netflix movie. We don't need all this. You don't need all this detail. You're doing too much.
You're right.
And I'm just, I'm like, do y'all rip apart white movies like this? And somebody said that, somebody was like, yeah, y'all saw what we did with the Sonic. Okay, that's Sonic. That's Sonic. But half these white movies y'all don't even see, but yet, y'all, or, when y'all do see them, you don't complain about how bad they are. But yet, we, and the reason we don't, that doesn't happen, we see them going to the Oscars. Quentin Tarantino done made the same movie over and over again. Martin Scorsese has the same cast in every single one of his movies.
He does.
But yet they're legendary. They're amazing. They make such good movies. I mean, what is it? The Star Wars. I mean, how many Star Wars movie are y'all gonna freaking make?
I think the most recent one was the last one. I don't know. I don't watch Star Wars.
They said that 3 years ago.
No, but I think for real this time. I think the series is done. I think it's done.
I went to go see Bad Boys 3. Is more freaking Marvel movies coming out. I mean, enough.
So
sorry, I know how you feel about Marvel. I don't want to attack.
Thank you so much.
But enough. God damn it.
So here's my thought process on this. I understand what you're saying. Lovey making a list about the girl going from community college to law school.
I mean, you should see the list.
That's nothing.
She had time.
But at the same time, we do have to hold Tyler Perry responsible. And this all stems from when he posted that clip earlier about how he writes all of his own scripts. And he had his desk was stacked. I don't know if any of y'all who watched seen it, but his desk was stacked with 6 months worth of content for all the shows that he writes. Yeah. And it was about 6 or 7 shows that he writes all by himself. And he's like, work ethic. So we think about Tyler writing his own scripts. A Fall from Grace was shot in 5 days. 5 days. And there were people putting on, I didn't see it. I knew I wasn't going to see it when I saw that he put that fine man in that dumb wig. I was like, oh, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, I was upset about Mekhi Brooks in that wig.
Yeah.
He deserved better.
He really does. But
he played a really good role in that movie.
I believe you.
He played a good role in that movie.
But at the same time, we have to hold Tyler Perry accountable. And I think the only reason it feels offensive is because it's so close to proximity to us, right? Because he's a black director, producer, writer.
Yeah.
So we're taking it personally. Black art, even though it is important and it is sacred to the community, that does not prevent us from critiquing it, especially when it is unsatisfactory. And I think, people pointing out the things in the shots, like the guy drinking out of an empty cup or eating air, like those types of things, you really need, he needs to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do all of the work by yourself, Tyler, or you're not gonna take the time to edit the things out like that, come on. People are boom mics are in some of the shots still. I don't know.
No, yeah.
So it's important. These critiques
there are boom mics in some of the shots?
That's what someone said.
I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah, that's what someone said. So you have to take the time. I understand wanting to, I am self-made. I did all this by myself. I shot this and I edited it by myself. Cool, but it doesn't mean anything when the scripts are trash and the editing is trash. You want quality. The people deserve quality from you, especially the people who have been fans of yours since you were on plays and clipping the microphones to your wigs. Those people deserve better. The actors deserve better. Get a team and stop shooting movies in 5 days. Acrimony was shot in 15 days. I also never saw that.
Yeah, Acrimony wasn't that good.
Yeah.
And I think it's maybe for me, it's because the movie's on Netflix. So I'm just
it's on Netflix now?
That's A Fall from Grace was
oh yeah, it's on Netflix.
Originally, it's just a Netflix movie. So it's when Acrimony came out, I was just and because it's Taraji P. Henson's in it, and I was just I wanted better for Taraji. I'm oh, Taraji, you signed on for this, girl?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know what. I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's great that Tyler Perry has this big land and he has his home studio, but if he's doing shit work like that, then what's the point? What's the point? Like, Tyler has to do better. I understand that there was an article that came out and he was talking about, like, you know, why he writes all of his own stuff, but that's not an excuse, man. You need a team. Your work shows that you need a team. And the people deserve better if they're constantly investing in you and your product. The least you could do is get some realistic wigs. At the very least.
Yeah, the wigs wasn't...
So, like I said, I haven't seen the movie. I'm not going to watch it.
I think you should.
I'm not a Tyler Perry fan.
I think you should watch it.
I'm not really a big fan of his movies. Like, I
watched it because I just be trying to support. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Now, there's a lot of Tyler Perry movies that have come out over the years, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm not a fan of his shows. I do not like Meet the Browns was bad for me.
Yeah.
I don't watch The Oval. I have not had a chance to watch Sisters, even though I heard Sisters is actually pretty good.
But how is he writing a script for 4 black women and he's not a black woman?
I mean, I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, you know what, I think it's just like sometimes, I feel like we do deserve better, but I feel like it just bothers me when I see people rip into people like Tyler Perry and Lena Waithe, like that it irritates me a little bit because I'm like, why are y'all ripping into them so much when they fought to get the seat at the table or create their own tables, and it's like everything they do is not good enough. Like I saw somebody say that Lena Waithe, they were talking about the sex scene in Queen and Slim, which was going on while the riot was going on.
I don't like it.
I mean, the worst part of that movie was that little boy that was killed. Oh, spoiler alert! Sorry.
They'll be all right.
Like,
can I be your legacy?
I wanted like that. I know he was in what movie was he in? I don't like him. I want him to do some work. He's a little too, I don't know, something about him that I'm just like, I was like, what is your problem, little boy? And they were saying how Lena Waithe writes like a white woman.
Oh no.
And I said, wait, what?
Oh no.
And I said, wait, time out, flag on the play. See, and this is when I have a problem with how they rip into.
Yeah.
Y'all praise her when she wins her Golden Globe, her Emmys. Y'all praise her when she writes The Shy. Y'all praise her when she wrote there's something else. There's another movie that came out that was a major. I'm drawing a blank. Y'all praising her. So yeah, everything that everybody writes is not gonna be Oscar nominated.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But she has to start somewhere. So like, okay, so yeah, that scene might have not been timed the right way. We really didn't need the sex scene. But there's no need to belittle her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Because
right. Yeah.
if you was a writer and she was looking for writers, I bet you sent her your resume.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where the line for me is like.
So yeah, getting personal is out of line, but they're not above critique. Nobody is. People probably critique our podcast all the time.
Hey,
and that's fine.
Don't you?
No one asked you unless you're leaving a 5-star review.
Yeah, and then we'll listen.
But no one's above critique, and I just like if. Like I said this. I think I said this last season. Like we're at the point where mediocre black art is making its way into entertainment.
Mediocrity, period.
Yeah.
Mediocrity, period.
Yeah.
But we can have that's a whole nother conversation for another day.
For another day.
But wasn't mediocre the last two things. You.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh.
And God, Sierra, you are such a tough crowd. What do you like?
I liked the first season of You, but that second season was garbage, and you know it. It was like 15 extra characters. It's too much.
Okay.
It was too many people in that.
I will give you that. It was a little bit too many. Like,
yeah.
Spoiler alert, Delilah. Like, if she was just going to die.
What was the point?
Why was she only there?
I have no idea.
What was she there for?
I have no idea.
Her sister? Cool. I thought it was. I did think season 1 was definitely better than. It was definitely better than season 2. But I'm not gonna give. If I had to give it out of 10 stars, I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6. That's high.
I'll say.
Really? Really?
I give it a 1.5.
Oh my, yo! Somebody called me a tough critic today. They don't listen to the show. 'Cause my good sis over here is a tough critic.
The only reason I finished watching it is because somebody else was like, you need to watch a certain episode. So the episode where he was on acid was really funny to me.
See, in that episode, I was like, can we move on?
That made it where other than that, I was like not
That
into
episode, I thought that episode was a waste of time. I was like,
I'm going to be real with you. I think they probably could have cut off 4 episodes and wrapped that story up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It was too long.
yeah, that episode when they was on acid, I was like, okay.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't necessary. I mean, at one point he does like talk to his dead mom or whatever. I don't know if she's dead or not, but
So everybody thinks that the neighbor is his mom.
Yeah.
And that's kind of going to piss me off because I'm like, going to be like,
if I don't like it in the first episode, I'm not watching no more. Speaking of not watching no more, Power. I'm out, y'all. I'm sorry. I watched the episode.
What episode was it for you?
The one when we came back where Dre gets burned up in the jail.
Okay, yeah, that was a little far. I wanted Dre to go in a worse way.
I'm out, sis. I don't care who shot him. As you know what, I shot him because I'm annoyed at how stupid, so stupid. I'm out. It's dumb. I'm not watching no more. I don't care who killed Ghost. He deserved it either way.
Wow,
He did. He was talking mad greasy the last episode to everybody. Maybe it was a group gang. Maybe it was a group.
You gotta watch. You gotta finish it. You gotta finish it, sis.
I'm out.
Just
sis.
finish it. You got 2 more episodes left.
I'm out, sis.
Just finish it.
I already saw the spoiler. I know who killed him.
Oh well, don't tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Here's my thing. I'ma say it. I think Ramona killed him.
Okay.
And that's that. Because everybody else that's left doesn't make sense. Like, what's the little boy name? I don't like Tyree. What are you mad about? What are you mad about? Because you don't live in a penthouse no more? What are you mad about?
That's the reason to be mad.
Is it? So you gonna kill your dad?
Nah.
Your little connect is burnt up in jail, so you couldn't even handle the pill business.
Oh my God.
And choke. But you gonna commit a murder?
Sis, I'm out.
In your own club. Tasha is probably the only one that I'd be like, all right, she
should definitely kill him.
she has a reason to.
She has a reason
But I don't understand why Sax is even still in this show. Unless he's going to be in the spinoff, which is happening with Method Man and Mary J. Blige.
Someone else, Tommy just signed on, the guy, he just signed on to be a part of the show, the spinoff.
That would explain the ending of last episode. That would explain it, because I'm like, I know Tommy ain't just going to go. That can't be possible. Because he looked the person in the eye. And this is another reason why I think Ramona did it. Because I don't think if it was Tyreek or Tasha, they were going to be standing up there in truth, looking like how Tommy was when he shot it.
Oh my God.
Look at him. Like how Tommy, remember how Tommy shot Andrew?
Yes.
He was over there like,
It was me.
it was me. Now what?
I did it. In the hallway.
You want me to come
with
down?
the revolver.
You want to talk?
At midnight.
I'll help you bring the bottle off her. I love Tommy so much. Like, I love Tommy. But, yeah, I think Ramona did it because we don't know much about her. And I don't trust her.
Fair.
And I think Ramona did it, and I'm sticking by it. That's it. That episode with Paz, I don't know what that was.
Everybody was tweeting about it. Everybody was mad about that one. It don't matter because, like I said, I shot Ghost.
But why would you shoot Ghost?
Because this show sucks.
He didn't write it. Okay, that's another thing, and then we're done. Y'all better stop giving 50 Cent deals. I said it. Stop giving that man deals, because he's just an angry black man.
He's a bully, yo.
He's like, for you to be 50 Cent is turning almost 50 years old.
Is he really?
He's up there in age. Oh my God. So like what?
Oh my God.
I didn't see the spoiler, and I'm glad I didn't, but apparently he did it because he has beef with stars. Like, come on. What are you? What are you, a teenage rapper? That's what rappers do. They leak their own stuff when a record label pisses them off. Like, what are you doing?
That is such a clown move.
And he got a new show coming out on ABC, too. I'm going to maybe check that out.
Oh, about the dude in jail?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not going to run that. They will pull a plug on the show fast.
Yeah, like, oh, you want to do... Okay.
Right.
All right. We're going to pull it, and we're going to sue you. How about that?
Now it's a breach of contract.
Okay, we ain't Tierra Marie.
Oh. No. Oh, Sherelle. Did you just snort? Oh my God. No. I need you to tighten up.
I'm sorry.
I need you to.
Because I didn't mean for it to come out like
It came
that.
out like that.
But it's like, why is he so mean to her?
He's so mean to
Like,
everybody.
let it go. It happened like 3 years ago. You still coming for a check. She tried to get a little song on the radio. You stopped that. Like,
He's an asshole.
what is it with this man?
I don't never want to cross paths with him.
Ever. Like, if I ever see, I'm not even going,
I'm dipping out. I'm
to
out.
many men. No.
Nope.
I don't want it.
I'm out.
I'm good. I mean,
right.
you get shot 9 times. There's a reason for you to be here. So.
I guess so.
Woo, child.
All right, we're going to take a quick little break, and then we'll be right back. You not right, bruh. Hey, so I need you to rate, subscribe, and review to this podcast. That's the whole point of this commercial break. I need you to give us a 5-star rating. I need you to give us a dope review. And I need you to subscribe and tell your mama to subscribe. And if you leave a review, it gotta be 5 stars though, then we'll read it on the next episode. All right, and we're back. We definitely forgot to ask y'all a lip service question.
I mean,
we forgot.
But we asked one a couple weeks ago. It was just
We
you know.
forgot. And we forgot.
And I mean, we could read those. We could read those. They old, but
No. We're not going into the new decade reading old stuff.
oh,
Oh my God.
well then there's that.
All right, so I guess that's the end of the episode.
That is the end of the episode. I think we talked about a lot.
We did talk about a lot. We're at 111 and on the sheet says 115.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the outro. What's the outro?
You got it.
Okay, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. You can listen to us. Oh no, wait.
You got this.
No, I don't usually start with that. I usually start with
Follow us.
follow us on all of our social medias. We are on Twitter at Headwrap Pod. We're on Instagram, Headwraps and Lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. Guess what? We got a YouTube page now.
We do.
What's it called?
Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
Yes. So all the episodes will be also, well, not all of them because I don't got time to upload all that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But starting with season 4,
Yeah.
all of those episodes
Yeah.
and further will be uploaded to our YouTube channel.
And we'll have a little something on there if y'all not following us on social media, and so it will be uploaded. That'll be up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, YouTube. Check out our website, www.headwrapsandlipsticks.com. Shirts. Got some new stuff coming soon.
Very soon.
Hold on to your wigs, girls.
Snatching them.
If you want to send us cash, we have a cash app. It's what? It is. We do have cash. It's called @HeadWrapPod. So send us money if you want to support because we're trying to do great things here. Our email is headwrapsandlipsticks@gmail.com. Lastly, listen to us on all of these platforms because we're on all of them.
Can't escape us.
Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio.
That's it. Yeah, you did it all.
I did everything?
That's everything.
All right, sis. Please end the show with the joke that the people say that they need for whatever reason.
That people need it, you need it, everybody needs it.
I don't think so, but go ahead.
You know, I'm gonna hit y'all with 2 jokes.
Oh,
since we've been going for a while.
Oh, my God.
All right. Okay. You ready, sis?
I guess. Oh, my God.
Why are ghosts happy in elevators?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Did you give up?
Yes, I do.
It lifts their spirits.
Oh, my God. No.
Okay, this is the last one, I promise. This is a good one since it's cold out.
Oh, my God.
What's the difference between snowmen and snow women?
I have no idea. I guess. I gave you a guess. What's the answer?
I gotta read it again now. What's the difference between snowmen and snow women?
What?
Snowballs.
Thank you guys for tuning in. to episode 1 of season 4.
Snowballs, that's a good one.
I hope you guys enjoyed the episode.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Say goodbye to the people.
See ya.
Bye.